So yeah, guys. So myself, Jayant. My short name is Jay, and I have 10 plus years of experience in IT and IT, and I have worked for the multiple companies like IBM, Deloitte, UST Global, Dell Technologies, and then currently in one of the MNC company. So total years of experience 10 plus in ETL testing only. So why I'm taking classes here, because previously also like 4 years back, 5 years back, I used to help many people to clear their doubt, and I was helping them to get the job and all these things based on my experience. So, based on that experience, all these things, I started teaching people. So means I one moment I was not able to handle like every day one person, different person was calling, and then without any benefit I was just helping them. So what I thought, like, let me make it properly so that people will get help more, and I'll able to place more people in a company. Okay, and I'll be able to give the proper information on the project wise. So so what I have done, so I have long back, 2 years back only, I prepared all this document, and if you'll go through this ETL testing tutorial. So these are the things what we are going to cover in our like ETL testing. So data warehouse concept. Then next one will cover SQL. Okay. Next one will cover the Informatica related things, how we are going to run the workflows, all these things. I'll explain you in details. Okay, and then we'll discuss manual testing, agile technologies. Okay, so next one like the test cases, Unix command, ALM, all these things, whatever the things are required to give you IT job, to provide you IT job. Anyone want to talk? People who are not talking, I request everyone to go on mute. Okay, so like this we will be working. Just a second. Okay, so these are the topics what we are going to cover, in our ETL testing. Okay, so whatever the things I have mentioned, so those things are required for the interview perspective, as well as when you will go in a project. So that time you will need these are the details. So I will make sure that you will not have any shortage of knowledge while cracking your interview or online interview. Naukri profile, through Naukri profile you will get multiple calls, and through my contact also you will get multiple calls. So those things you'll be able to cover all 100% of topic, as well as when you will go in a project, so you don't have to dependent on anyone else. So you will be delivering the project related deliverables by your own, and you will be not dependent on anyone. So like everything I will teach you, how you are going to proceed, how you will be a successful team member in a project. So coming back to the coming back to coming back to the agenda, what we are going to do.
join.
Yeah, to join. Yeah, fine.
Thank you, Jindal. Sorry for late.
So this is the agenda, what we are going to discuss. This is the completely online classes, and we'll be connecting through Zoom or sometimes Google Meet, but completely on the Zoom only it will be there. And after each class, I'll provide you the class notes, as well as recording also. So recordings will be there in a My Drive, where like you can find ETL testing full course docs in a proper manner. Okay, so consider that I have started with the topic data warehouse concept first. So all recordings will be there. So consider that we have 4 5 recordings for the data warehouse concept. So those things you can refer when you will get confused. I don't prefer people to go initially only, and they refer first recording, because see, you have to refer first your document. Okay, so whatever the documents we will share, so this is the data warehouse concept document. So what we have, and next one is like interview questions related to data warehouse concept. So everything is in proper manner, so that all interview questions related things will be covered in this, and you will not face any kind of problem in an interview. So your interview will go in a smooth. So this is what we have, the data warehouse related thing. Sneha, you were asking what the SQL. So this is the what is SQL. So in SQL folder, separate folder, we have SQL Oracle SQL recording, where like if you'll see here, we have a 13 session, that also 1.5 hour each session. So 13 session, if you'll consider, it will be like 20 hours total class length will be there. So 20 hours will be more than sufficient for Oracle SQL to cover. And if you'll see that class documents also, class notes also, I'll be providing you after each class. Interview related also, we have many more things to make sure that you will be able to prepare company-wise interview questions, complex interview questions, as well as scenario-based interview questions. So this complete setup I have made it to so that you people will not have any problem. Excuse me. Next one is like Oracle SQL installation. So how you are going to install your Oracle SQL. So this complete informations are there with link and all these things. Apart from that, we are going to discuss agile methodology. When you'll go in a company, you will follow the agile methodology. So if you don't know what is the agile methodology, without knowing that, it is difficult for you to follow. Like you will get confused. Okay, so that's what I have mentioned based on my experience. See, I have more than 10 plus years of experience. I have changed 4 5 companies. 5 companies I have changed, and in between that, I gave approximately 100 120 130 interviews. So based on my experience, I have drafted all these things. I have drafted all these things 1.5 year back only. I have switched, and uh, I was having 3 4 offer that time when I supposed to switch to the company. Okay, so my success rate for the interview cracking is huge. Like people are saying that how come, like whenever you decide on the high range of experience, so you have high experience also, after that also you are able to crack the interview. So the way I will attend the interview, the way I will give the interview, there are some tricks how to attend interviews, how to give interviews. Those things I will train you after the class. Once we'll to complete the course, I will teach you what are the tricks you have to, what are the tricks you have to consider for your interview when you'll give interview in front of interviewer, so that your 50% things will be covered in based on that trick only, and another 50% you will give answers from this all these topics. So manual testings, whatever the manual testing, again we have less scope. Okay, so we'll discuss in a Unix command also. We don't have much scope, but you can go through that, and we'll discuss more. Coming back to the agenda and syllabus, what we are going to cover in a real manner, in a documented manner. So these are the things I'll share you after each class. Okay, so after each class, these are the share part in a Google Drive. I'll share you after each class, and I'll make sure that you will have proper knowledge on each and every topic, so that you will be able to crack the interview. So let's discuss our the document wise, what are the things we are going to cover. Okay, so anyone is having any question, or
Hello, sir. This is Pooja here.
yeah, Pooja, tell me.
I have a question. Like, are we going to have hands-on experience on Oracle SQL with the real software?
Yeah, definitely. We will be practicing Oracle software, Oracle SQL in or Oracle developer, SQL developer. Okay, so in that we will be practicing. Completely, we'll do practice on SQL because see, your interview depends completely on 70% on SQL developer only, or like
Okay.
SQL part only. And I'll make sure that you will have proper knowledge on SQL. So if you see my SQL syllabus, so how it is. So see, these are the topics I'm going to cover. I'm going to cover. So if you consider any of the topics, so I'll give you the theory part. I'll give you the theory part. Okay, I will give you the theory part so that you will not get confused. And after that, for your practicing, I'll be giving you the query part also. These are the query I'll share you the basic query part. After going through the theory, you will be able to go through the all this query part also. If you see very nicely I've drafted. Same thing I will show you in a class and I'll explain you in a proper way so that you will not have any doubt. And once you will after the class, you will be able to do practice.
Okay. So we are going to, I mean, we will get the software or how we are going to practice.
Yeah, I will make sure that you in your laptop you will be able to install the software
Okay.
after 3 4 classes. So
Okay.
I will help you to install all these softwares. Okay.
Okay.
So don't worry, I will take care of everything so that my target is to give you a job, place you in a company, or like if you're working on manual and all these things. So give you a proper knowledge on ETL testing and you can switch your domain or you can, if you have career gap, that also we are going to fill and we are going to provide you the, see, this is the SQL developer software where we are firing our all queries. Okay. We
Okay.
have few schemas. I will show you when we'll be practicing and I'll be taking from the basics to the medium level. Okay, so basic how to write queries and all, what is database, everything I will tell you. So that you, if you don't know writing query, also don't worry, you will learn everything. And learning SQL is very easy compared to
Okay,
others
sir.
language. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah. So coming back to the agenda, what we are going to cover. So agenda is nothing but like first we will discuss about the data warehouse concept. This is the theory part. This is the theory part, and it will give you the little bit idea of what we are going to do in ETL testing. What is ETL testing, and what are the different components of ETL testing, what is data warehouse and what are the different types of data warehouse, how it is structured are manufactured, all these things, how it is designed. Okay, so if you have basic knowledge of SQL, then you can practice on MS SQL. Any, see, all database are almost same. Slightly syntax wise difference will be there. Working wise, everywhere you will find the same. So slightly syntax wise, little bit difference will be there. But standard is Oracle SQL for the interview perspective. So in interviews and all, they will ask you Oracle only 90%, 99% interviews. Okay. So the data warehouse concept, we will discuss about the data warehouse concept. We need a Oracle SQL. I'll help you to install it in your laptop. Okay, I'll share you the link from where you will be installing the laptop and what are the schema we need to install it. So if you'll see a data warehouse concept, okay, so let me complete, then we'll take your all questions. We'll discuss that one later. Okay. So just this, let me discuss for 10 minutes and then we'll come back to your questions. Okay. So data warehouse concept will, in this one, how the data will flow from the source side and how we are going to modify it in between layers and how we are going to load into the target. What are the use of data warehouse, the architecture of data warehouse, everything we'll discuss in this data warehouse concept. Then basics to SQL complex we will learn from basic. If you don't know how to write SQL, I'll teach you what are the things are required to know the basic things for SQL, and then medium level and then complex level. So one thing you have to make sure that after the class, at least 3 4 hours you do practice for all of this. Like at least 3 hours you should do practice every day. Then only you will be very perfect in a SQL. Okay. because SQL need practice in a database. Okay, if you'll do with the different scenario practice by your own and all, you will have complete idea of SQL. Okay, if you know in advance, then well and good. If you don't know, then I'm going to teach you. Then next one is coming back to Informatica tool overview with the transformation logic. So I will show you Informatica tool. What is Informatica tool? So this is Informatica tool, and we are going to work on this one. Very limited scope for ETL testing. Very limited scope for ETL testing. And this is the Informatica tool is mainly for the development perspective. So if you are a developer, then you have to learn Informatica tool in a very very in a deep level. You have to learn the Informatica. But if you are an ETL tester, you are in a testing team, then you have a very limited scope for the Informatica. That I will teach you. What are the things are there? Only 5 minutes in Informatica will make you master in Informatica. So if you will go for the development activity, it will take 1 month, 2 months to design and all these things. So I will restrict in that way, but I will make sure that you will have 100% confidence in Informatica. So this is the Informatica tool we have from this one, and I will teach you each and everything so that you will not have any difficulties. And I'll provide you the recording of the class also, and I'll make sure that in class also you will understand everything. So this is what we have from Informatica. Okay, coming back to the SPLM, we'll tell you SPLM is the test management tool where you will be writing your test case. You will be uploading your test case. You will be doing execution of the test case. You will be raising the defect and all these things. So this also I will teach you in a detail. So what are the things are there? Very few, very limited questions they will ask, like 10:1 ratio. You can consider the questions will be asked from SPLM. Not much, but I will tell you what are the things are there. Next one is basic Unix command. I will teach you the basic Unix command. Okay, means like it's not required. It's optional for the ETL interview. Based on my experience, they will ask you like, do you know the basic command of Unix? So you will, if you will say that yeah, I know the basic Unix command, but I have not worked on a project, that is more than sufficient. They will not ask much. Only few command they will ask, and that is fine, and it's very easy to operate. Next one is manual testing concept. We'll discuss whatever the things are required for the ETL testing, that only we will cover, because manual testing is syllabus is used. If you'll go manual testing itself, it will take 1 or 2 months to complete whole things. So we don't need much things in ETL testing. Our focus is ETL testing, not manual testing. So manual testing, whatever the few topics we need, and that we'll learn, and then we'll close this manual testing. Then we'll go for the agile methodology. This is important. In interview also, they will ask you few questions from this man, like 3:1 ratio you can consider. So in one interview they will ask you. Out of 3 interview, consider 1 interview they will ask you agile related concept. But manual testing they will ask you frequently. But whatever the questions, important 20-25 questions are there, I will teach you in explanation way. So we'll work on the project. We have 2 projects. I'll explain you how we are going to the project architecture, and same thing you have to tell in a project also, like in interview also. So then we'll work on the interview related question, resume preparation. So in the end of the classes, we'll help you to prepare your resume so that you'll be able to attend the interview based on this resume. So this is the first thing. If your resume is not in proper manner, you will not get called properly. So what is my aim is to prepare your resume properly manner, so that you will get multiple calls, and your profile rejections will be not there. Profile selections only will you will have. The next one is like job assistance. Once we'll prepare it, Naukri profile updation, to keep checking your status, like you are getting calls or not. Everything, if you will have any difficulty, then we'll clear it. We'll take your user ID and password for Naukri, and we'll check personally if it's required, if you are not getting called. So this is the complete agenda we are following in the ETL testing. Meanwhile, I'll request everyone, just drop your name, okay? Just drop your name, so that this is for the attendance purpose, okay? So so that I'll be knowing that who are joining and who are not joining, okay? And next time onwards, you don't put Realme 7, Redmi, all these things. It's like if you'll put that one, I'll be not able to know the perfect name. So you can give your Y red. What is this name? Y red. So this is not good. Okay. So people drop your name, drop your name if you are attending first time and you have not contacted me. So you can find my contact number. Okay, so this is my contact number. This is my contact number. You can contact me on WhatsApp. I'll add you to group also. I'll add you to group also, so that we all updates will be in that one link. So this is what we have following in agenda, and make I'll see whatever the things I'm going to explain you. This is the job-based technology. Okay, job-based technology. So my aim will be to provide you the job. So everywhere, like major focus will be whoever is not having any job, IT job, or will be having gap in the career. So we'll teach you such a way that you will able to crack the interview and you will get 100%, 100% you will get job. So, but the thing is condition apply in that 100% effort I need from you, at least like 80-90% effort also if you'll give, not honestly, not like, okay, sir, I have not like that. Honestly, if you'll give 80-90%, 100% effort, your selections will be there 100% sure. No one can stop you to get into your IT company. So I just request everyone to give you 100% from the day itself, from the day one only. In data warehouse concept, what we are going to discuss, data warehouse architecture, what is data warehouse, why we need a data warehouse, types of databases, what is difference between normal database and data warehouse, what is ETL, okay, overview of ETL operations, what is OLTP, what is OLAP. So these are the things if you'll see, first time, you will get confused. Okay, so this is what is this OLAP, OLTP. But believe me, after 2-3 classes, you will be familiar with this. This is the theoretical things. So this is the general thing, theory part, and we are going to cover all this related skill, related information, and we'll make sure that we will have proper idea on it. If you'll not get in one time, I'll explain you second time, third time, fourth time. So multiple times will be clearing your doubt. So yeah, I'll clear your doubt, whatever the doubt you have. Someone raised a hand, so we'll clear your doubt. Just give me 5 minute time. After that, we will. After that, we'll give you time to ask your doubt. So you can ask doubt. Let me complete it. Okay. So these are the things are new for the everyone. Even though when I was learning, that was the very new for me, and I was just getting confused many times. But I referred many times notes as well as online things. Then I got cleared it, and it was clear. So these are all theory part. Okay, so no need to worry. I'll provide you the perfect notes. Okay, so what that is only more than sufficient for the interview perspective. Next one is basic SQL. Okay, so basic of SQL. So what are the things we are going to cover in SQL? We are going to see the introduction of SQL, working with DDL command, data retrieval techniques, working with the DML command. These are the general terms for the SQL. Okay, so in the interview, they may ask you what is DML and all. That's why we have mentioned. The general terms will be there. Don't scare. We'll cover up everything and I'll explain you properly in each and every classes. Data control language. General functions are very important for the interview perspective. These functions are very important for the interview perspective. So the 4 hours I'll be explaining you all this only functions, because these are important for the interview perspective. In a broader way, I'll be explaining. Okay, number function, string number conversion function, analytical function. This is important for the interview perspective. Apart from that, data aggregate functions, integrity constant. Integrity constant is not important for the ETL testers. This is important for the developer. So people will not ask you much question from this also. But They will not ask you much question from integrity constraint, but knowledge purpose, we should know that this integrity constraint, okay? Data aggregation functions, table joins, set operator. These are very important topics. These are very important topics. Set operator, pseudo column, subqueries. So whatever the things are required for the interview perspective, as well as for the working perspective. When you will be going to the project, you should be knowing that how to write queries based on the joins, how to do minus union, or all these things. Subqueries, how to do subqueries. All these things you should know. What is views, how to create backup table. Case statement is important for the project wise. Okay, and interview also you can say you can give it. Important SQL interview questions. So these are all important topics. So I'm going to cover in a detailed level. Okay, Oracle SQL. So whoever don't have job, don't scare. Will be taking care of everything. Okay, to make sure that you get the 100% information and you get a job. But only thing is that again and again I'm saying your 100% efforts should be there honestly at least for 1 month. 1 month, 100% effort at least for 3 hours. Not, I'm not asking 24 hours. I'm asking out of 24 hours, 3 hours, 100% effort. Okay, 100% effort. You, no one will stop you to get job. That's all. Okay. Uh, Informatica tool, we will see that Informatica ETL tool, what are the Informatica components, Informatica repository. These are the Informatica components. This is not important for the interview perspective, but sometimes in 20:1 ratio you consider, then they will ask you sometimes what is data, workflow manager, workflow monitor, mapping sessions, different types of jobs. These are the things in a 20:1, not in each interview. So in each interview, what they will ask you? They will ask you a SQL part. So SQL is very important. That's why I'm asking 3 hours every day you do practice. Okay, so this is what we are going to cover with the different types of transformation. I'll show you Informatica tool. What are the things we are going to cover? What is our scope and how we are going to load source data and target data completely. Okay. So it's my responsibility to make sure that you will have 100% idea. Okay, so this is what source to target validations, how we are going to do it. All these things we are going to do it. So in today's class, I was just discussing this part, how we are going to validate data. Okay, so this level of validations we will be showing you. So don't worry, we'll take care of everything in Informatica tool. Okay. So next topic is manual testing topics. So these are the manual topics, manual testing topics, which is related to ETL testing, and it is important for the ETL testing. Okay, ETL testing interview perspective. What are the topics they ask? I have covered almost every 100%, so that you will be not missed with the any of the topics. Okay, manual testing. These are the frequently asked question in ETL testing. So whoever will be working on ETL testing, and whoever like taking interview for you, so they also know that you will be not working in a manual testing. So these are the basic terms will be used in a ETL testing, that only we are going to cover in a manual testing. Okay, so what is agile methodology? Again, we'll discuss. These are the things we'll discuss in detail. I'll tell you what is file FTP, file transform protocol, project explanation, and discussion on interview related ETL for the ETL testing. All these things, resume preparation, everything we will cover. And in the last, okay. So Python topics will cover. Python topics, basic topics will cover. Okay, basic type topics will try to cover if time permits. Okay, if time permits, then we'll cover the basics topic, so that you will have, you can just put into the resume. If you can put into the resume that I have a knowledge of basic knowledge of Python. The interviewer will be impressed. See what happened in company when you will upload your resume in a Naukri profile. Okay, so HR will see your resume. Okay, And what he will do, she or may HR will download your resume in a bulk mode, consider a 20, 30, 40, and they will on what basis they will filter. Okay, on what basis they will filter? On what basis they will filter? They will filter that. Do you know any extra skills? Do you know any extra skills? So if you will mention that I have basic knowledge of Python, or I have basic knowledge of Python automation, they will process your CV for the managerial selection. So out of 30 resume, consider that 15 or 20 resume, 15 resume, they have filtered it out, and then they will send it for the final selection for the manager. So manager again, they will filter it out, and then they will say that okay, this 10 resume is fine, and then send it for the interview. So those 10 resume also, manager what they will do, do you know the any extra skills, or the project wise how you have mentioned, what are the project you have mentioned, is it their project related or not? So those are the things you will mention. So in resume also, I'll make sure that you will have all proper resume, properly everything will be mentioned. So if you consider this is my resume, okay, this is my resume, and see how much point I have mentioned it, how much point I have mentioned it, what are the skills I have mentioned it, and if I'll get a call from HR, your ability, how many days you join, and all these basic things, 100% they will select my profile, and it will go in a managerial, or like it will go, my interview will be scheduled, because the way I have made my profile, it's like very heavy for the interviewer also, and they will be impressed in the interview only. So I'll tell you all tricks and all how we are going to face it, all these things. Okay. Whoever not dropped your name, whoever not dropped your name, please drop your name. This is for the attendance purpose. If you are new to here and you don't have any my contact, then you drop me your mobile number also. You can ping me on my WhatsApp number. This is my WhatsApp number, 6363190920. You can ping me on this one. Okay. So if you are new to this demo classes, because I have not set any access related issue, so anyone can join here. Anyone can join. I have not restricted people to not join. So maybe after one or two classes, I'll make sure that I'll be setting the access request things security wise. Okay. So this is what we have. ETL testing syllabus. Any question, guys? Now you can ask your question.
Ajay,
Yeah, please tell your name.
this is Timaradi.
Yeah, Chimar. Tell me.
Yeah, you are taking mock interviews like that.
Yeah,
It will
definitely. It will
more
be part.
confident to give the interview for us.
Yeah, mock interview will be definitely, see how I follow the classes. See, initially it will be 1 hour classes, and this week we will have few classes only, not every day. We will have few classes only, so that people will be adjusted with the mentality that okay, we are going to study. Mainly our classes start from the next week, from Monday. We will start our class mainly thing. These are the 1 or 2 classes I will take more, and from Monday it will be 1.5 hour. From Monday it will be 1.5 hour, and initially whatever the topics we will be finishing it, initially 10 to 15 minutes I'll be asking you questions from those previous topics. Okay, so that you will be keep updating yourself, and you will keep motivating it. And when we will complete our one topic, consider that we have finished our uh, data warehouse concept. Okay, data warehouse concept we have finished. Then we'll call you personally, and we'll ask you that whether you have any doubt and all, or we'll set it. See, this is too early to start a mock interview. So once we'll check with you every time, or like we'll message you in a WhatsApp. Are you getting or not, or any doubt and all, everything, every things we will checking. Once we'll finish the Oracle SQL, after that we'll be taking you as a mock interview Saturday, Sunday evening time. Okay, Saturday, Sunday evening times, I will be calling you and I will be taking you interview on the phone only, because coming back to the laptop, sometimes I do take on laptop, sometimes I will call you in a mobile one. Okay, for the mock interview. So based on that, I'll be seeing that how much you have prepared. If you have not prepared, then I'll not put you for Informatica classes. If you have not prepared till here, Oracle SQL, then I will restrict you to learn this Informatica. Okay, because we need knowledge of SQL in Informatica. Okay, so for the data validations and all, we need a knowledge on it. So that's what my target is, to make sure that you prepare Oracle SQL till here in Oracle section, and then only I'll push you to the Informatica tool. And until unless you will not be prepared, like you need 2-3 days of time, I'll ask you again questions. If you're not able to answer, then I will push you to the next batch. So this is my my target is to provide you job, okay, provide you job and give you proper training so that you will be able to crack the interview. So this is my aim, and I'll be taking the mock interview after completion of Informatica tool also. And when we will complete our whole course, then we will be taking, I'll be contacting you if you'll be attending any interview. So we'll contact you. What are the questions they ask? So you will tell that, okay, they ask project architecture, tell me about yourself or the roles and responsibility. I will ask you that, tell me what you have replied. Consider that I'm your interview. You can tell me in front of me what answer you gave. If any corrections will be there, I'll be correcting you in that time only. So like that we follow, until unless I'll be not be in a touch with you one-to-one, your selection will be difficult. So this is my funda to provide you a job. Any other question, guys?
I have a quick question. Did you just mention that the actual classes will be starting next week? So we are doing the
Yeah, not next week. So I'll be taking 1 hour classes. Maybe Wednesday I'll be taking next classes 1 hour. Okay, so 8 to 9 again, and then maybe Friday or Thursday 1 more classes. So I told 2 classes will be more on this week, and then next week's onwards it will be 7:30 to 9, 7:30 to 9 till Thursday. Monday to Thursday we will have regular classes and continuous classes will be there.
So is there any specific reason we are not starting from tomorrow? You want to give a break after each day?
I have some this cup problem. Okay, so that's what. And people I can start from tomorrow, but the thing is that people need sometimes if I'll complete okay, fine. So from tomorrow only we'll start it. This 8 to 9 will be the classes. Okay, that is fine.
Yeah, thank you.
So initially it will be 1 hour, then later we'll make it as 1.5 hours. Okay.
Perfect. Thanks.
So that we'll finish classes early. Because I have little bit cough problem, so that's what I was thinking. I will take a few days rest, but 1 hour is fine. I can manage it. Okay. Any other question, guys? Any other question?
Hi, Jen. So like we are using now in demo Informatica tool. So can you give any another tool knowledge like Informatica also there, but any other is there, so you can give knowledge on that.
So what do you need from this course? You need job or you are updating your
Yeah,
course?
I need job.
So if you need job, then
no. I need job.
tell me.
Yeah. Continue. You tell.
So if you need job, then whatever the things we follow, just follow that. And if you want to learn more, after getting job, you learn more. My target is that to provide you a job as soon as possible, because market is good, calls are more, and this is the standard format to for any of the ETL testing profile. So the Oracle SQL is the standard format, and then Informatica Tool is a standard format. If I'll go for any other tool, it will take your another 10 days, 15 days time, and you'll get distracted. So I don't want to distract you from the track. See, if the train is running on track and if will go off the track, then accident will happen. Okay, and it will be not reached to the station. So my aim is to reach you to the job, provide you job faster, so that after 1 month you will have full confidence that, and consider, believe me, in interview for ETL testing, the 99%, 100% question they will ask you from this only. If you are very good, or very good in all this concept, you are good to go as ETL tester in any of the company. They will give you multiple offers, 3-4 offers. If you are honestly, if you follow my document and recordings, you will have the multiple offers end of 40 days or 50 days. Okay, so our job is to provide you the job. Okay, so this is what. Any another question? I hope I have cleared your doubt, Sneha. Is it fine?
Yeah, you clear. Yeah, it is fine. My last question is like maximum company will use Informatica tool only.
See, that's what I'm saying. I have worked in 10 projects in ETL testing. Okay, so for interview related, Informatica tool Oracle is the standard one for ETL testing. Okay, and in out of 10 projects, I have worked on 4 projects only Informatica tool. So other 5-6 projects, it was like database testing or kind of manual testing or kind of the data load will be in a different format. Developer only will do the data load. Somewhere we have to validate the source as a database and target as a database. So 4 or 5 projects only we come across for the Informatica tool. So this is what we follow for the Informatica. But standard is Oracle SQL and Informatica tool for if any of the ETL testing you will be attending the interview. Any other question?
Okay. No. Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah.
Jain, one question. So I want to switch my domain from manual to ETL testing.
Yeah.
So can I show my all experience in ETL testing? For example, I have 10 years experience. So can I show 10 years experience ETL or 5 years in manual and 5 years in ETL?
Yeah. That combinations we can make it like 3 years, 4 years in manual and 6 years, 7 years in ETL.
Okay.
So because see, our target is to get more package, correct?
Yes.
When you are working as a manual testing, you don't have calls in the market. But when you're working as a ETL testing, you have more calls, and our target is to provide you more package in case you already are working as a manual testing. So how will you get more package? When we'll show a more number of years as a ETL tester.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Jain.
Yeah. Cool. Next question.
Hi, Jain.
Hi, Jain. Utkarsh this side.
Yeah, one by one. Ask. Chima Reddy asked me first.
Yeah.
Okay, ask.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah. In real time of scenarios, you can explain like real time project.
Yeah, definitely. See, I have a real time project in the sense if you see, I have a 2-3 project, real time project, and based on my project only, I will explain you completely. So if you'll see here with this project, you see I have many like banking domain, then real-time project. All these things are explained very nicely. Okay, so don't worry. Real-time project I will explain you. Okay, and believe me, it's like very nicely I'll explain, and you will have full confidence in that. Same architecture wise you will be explaining to the company in interview.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next question, Utkarsh. Please ask.
Yeah. Hi, Jain.
Yeah. Hello.
Actually, I would like to know what is the frequency of this training batch. Means if I miss this one, so the another one will be starting in August or September, or like it is something you're taking only 2 or 3 batches in a year.
No, it's not like that. 2-3 years. See, I am conducting 2 batches in a month. Okay, so it will be like one will be weekdays, another one will be weekend. So weekend I started 15 days back. So weekdays is almost completed. Only project explanation and region preparation is for the weekdays are remaining. So that I'm doing parallelly 1 hour. So this is for the weekdays. Monday to Thursday classes will be there. And see, many people what they think that weekdays when they will sit for 1.5 hour, no, they will able to understand properly. Instead of weekend, they will have lots of plan to they have to go out or families or they'll be traveling. So many people will be not able to join.
Yeah.
But Monday to Thursday, what working people also morning time they will be finishing the classes, and after 10 o'clock they will start working in a company. So that's why I've kept two things flexible. Like who want to join in the Friday, Saturday, Sunday classes, they can join in that, and who want to join in a weekdays, they'll be able to join the classes on the weekdays. And next batch will
Because
start after
the problem is like I don't have my personal laptop.
Okay. So after 1 week also you
Yeah,
will
and
not
I
have.
have the office one, and it has restricted use.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will have it after in July, because right now I am at my hometown, and there are some family functions in 2 months, so that's why I'm here. That was I
Okay.
was asking like about the next batch.
Next batch it will start after 50 days. You can consider for this weekdays. So if you'll take your friend's
Okay.
laptop, because we don't need much, the school part only we need, that's all. And that also you can do practice online. There is an online also you can do practice in your laptop. In office laptop also you can do it. I'll let you know the link okay, after some
Okay.
time. Where you can do in a cloud they have some setting in Oracle you can do practice there also.
Okay, but for Informatica and all other things, it will need to be installed.
Yeah. Installation, like whoever want to install their in a personal laptop, they can install it. Whoever want to do in a cloud platform, they can do practice in a cloud platform. I've seen somewhere like it's a cloud also we have a Oracle practice. Yeah, any other question, guys?
Okay, so I will check the availability.
Sure. With friend and all, you can take it, or like you can take a second-hand laptop and you can, after practicing, you can sell in the same thing. Okay, so like that option also you have. Many people do like that. They will get a second-hand, and when they will get a project or they will get a company, so a company laptop anyway, it will be there. So they will sell that old one and then they will go for new one. So like that. Okay, so 25,000 you'll get new old laptop, like old laptop. Okay. Next, any other question, guys?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
This is Satish.
Yes, Satish, tell me.
Sir, I know about little bit idea about MS SQL. Basic knowledge in MS SQL. Can I go through MS SQL or need to know these Oracle SQL?
See, Oracle SQL is a standard one. Okay, so if you'll go for Oracle SQL, in future also, when like after 2 years, 3 years, when you give interview, you'll be able to refer the same documents. So MS SQL, like not all the places they use, but wherever like MS SQL also they use, like they will take Oracle, but very minor small changes will be there in the syntax. So, but I'll request you to go for the Oracle SQL. It's not difficult. And if you have a proper one set of document for your future also, in future also after 2 years also you can refer the same.
Okay.
Yeah. And you will have anyway you will have access to the drive. Okay, so later also you can refer this drive for the recording and the document part, and you can after 1 or 2 years when you want to switch, you can make it.
Okay.
Any other question, guys?
Hello, Jain.
Yeah.
Monday to Thursday is one batch, and we can attend Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What about that second batch? Is like optional, or we need to join that as well?
No, we don't have to join Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That is a different batch, and
No.
Okay, so our batch is Monday to Thursday only.
Okay, okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Next question, guys. We are reaching out. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Pahari.
Yeah, the question is, yeah, Haji. The question is on a real-time scenario, what does the ETL tester do? I know this is the first class only, kind of an introduction, but
So ETL testers, see,
testing.
yeah, definitely. See, nowadays, data generation, online data generation are used, or like if you consider any banking domain, consider HDFC Bank. I hope everyone familiar with HDFC Bank. Okay, consider they have 1,000 branch all over India, 1,000 ATM they have all over India, online customer they have, loan account they have. Okay, so many other things HDFC Bank into. So what they will do every day, they will generate millions of data, correct? So what the business, how HDFC Bank will manage this millions of data? So it's not like millions of data or 10 lakhs of data every day which is generated. It is not pure data, correct? So we need to modify it. We need to do some logic into that. We have to modify those data so that after modifying, we have to make those data perfect, because when cashier will enter some details of you, they may miss your name properly, like if a special character will be there in between your name. So those things will be purified, and it will be loaded to the target table. Okay, so target table. So those are the performance we perform in a source side. Consider that source side 1 million of record from the bank or ATM or the online banking. It's all generated in a source side, and these are the correction of the data will be done in a staging area. Okay, and after correction of the data and the business rules from the company, whatever the rules they have told to load the data, the final data will be loaded in a target data, correct? So target data, it will be loaded as a final data. So in between that, ETL testers, what they will do? They will do data validation between source to staging and staging to target. So whatever the data we are loading from source to target, is it valid or not? If we are loading 100 record from source to target, 100 record, and we are expecting 100 record in a target, so whether we are getting 100 record in a target or not, or same data is going to load or not, or some other data is overlapping. So these are the things our ETL tester's job, to make sure that whatever the developer, they develop the coding, those rules are working on this data or not. So this is what we do, source and target validations as a ETL tester using different tools. Got it, Hari? Yeah. So we'll explain you tomorrow in a detail. This is the fastest way I have explained it. But when we'll go tomorrow, when we'll discuss tomorrow, so I'll explain you with the 2-3 real examples. Okay, and I'll show you the diagram also, how we are going to.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
So using this diagram, I will show you completely. So this is the general architecture. So don't worry, I'll take care of everything, your knowledge, and if you'll not get one time, I'll explain it 2 times. So this. Any other question, guys? Siddiq, you want to ask any question?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah. Let me see who are there in the call. Ramesh, you want to ask any question? Lakshmi, Manas, Nilesh.
Yeah, I have one question. How much growth as compared to Selenium automation or in ETL testing?
See, your skills, which year pass out?
I perform the manual testing, but I want to choose either of one. That's why.
Okay, so manual testing, how many years of you worked?
5 years.
See, I also tried to, as a ETL tester, I also tried for the automation using Java. But I feel like when we worked for 10 years, 5 years as a tester, so learning new skills as a Java, it's like very vast for us. Okay, so I just invested 1 month, 2 months, and then I got bored that it's not my cup of tea. Java, again, Java is like ocean. Okay, So 5-6 months you will work, and then cracking interview in a Java also very difficult. They will ask you to write in a system only all coding, correct? So they will tell you to open the Eclipse, and then they will tell you to execute the program. So scenario based. So cracking those interviews and all these things are very difficult, and it's very long period, long process. Okay, it's a long process. But ETL testing is a short process. Cracking interviews are very easy, and work-wise also, when you will go in a project, it's like medium level of work you will be there. Salary part, how much you will get as a automation tester, same thing, same package you will get as a ETL tester, because ETL, it's a customer online data, customer data. Company are investing millions of billions of data on this ETL testing profile. So make sure that your data is proper. So you will get same package as compared to automation, but your life will be little bit easy using ETL testing.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Jayant, hi Jayant.
Yeah.
I heard that when compared to automation, ETL testing is having more scope and more package.
Yeah. Definitely. See, it all depends on your bargaining skills with the HR. Okay, see, one of my students, he was from the manual background only. So he joined my classes, and he was working in a Dell Technologies. Okay, so he was having package of 11 lakhs as like 5 years of experience. Then he learned it here, and then he got for 20 lakhs of package. Believe it, in 6 years, 6.5 years, he got 20 lakhs of package. So it's skills also. When you should know that how to sell in an IT company for yourself. Okay, so that based on that only you will be getting the package. So if you will be like, okay, I am ready to get a 5 lakhs only. So okay, so they will take you in a 5 lakhs only. So they will be happy. Oh, this guy, grab it. So but if you will ask 20 lakhs also, 15 lakhs also, they will pay you, because for one candidate they are getting 60 lakhs, 50 lakhs package from the client. They have huge profit. If you go in UK and Europe, same ETL testers, you will be working as an ETL tester, and you will have 60-70 lakhs of package. Many of my friends, they have a package like that in USA and this thing, and same package they will give you your Wipro or TCS or Infosys, all these things. And out of that, if they will give you 20 lakhs, there is no big deal for them, correct? So yeah, and now market is good. Now they are paying very nice package for all the skills. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me next. Now ETL testing cloud also coming in picture little bit in few projects. They are merging it. So definitely the package will be double. Okay, so you can ask 30-40% more based on the previous this thing. Yeah, tell me next. Anyone else? Amrita, Niti, Nilesh, Rajni?
No, Jay, thank you.
You're all good. Subbu?
Hi, Zen.
Yeah, hi.
Zen, this is Pawan.
Yeah, Pawan, yeah, tell me.
What is the fee structure? I know, I mean, it is out of the box question.
The fee structure for all these things, only 10K I have mentioned. If you go other places, it will be 15-20K. For all people, it's a 10K one.
Okay, 10,000. Okay. Jen, how long? How like see? As I said, I have an experience almost like 12 years now. And how it will be like? I mean, what could be the market situation, and how can we be in a position to track it?
Definitely, 6, 7, 8 years will show as a ETL tester. 1.5 years back only, I attended many interviews. So they were, see, now market trend is changed. Previously, what they were referring 2-3 years of experience. Then they switched to 5-6 years of experience. Now they are referring 7-8 years of experience, preferably more. And 10 years also, 20 years also, people are getting selected in IT. Okay. So I saw in my project, people, one person was having the technical knowledge of functional testing knowledge of 18 years, and he was working as a lead one. consider. Like people are still, that's what I'm saying, market trend is changed. Now they are paying more because they are hiring more number of years of experience. They are hiring more number of experience because customer client, what they want. I don't want fresher because they are not matured enough. I want trained people only because I'm paying 60 lakhs to you for annum, and I want 10 years or 15 years of experienced people because maturity level will be different for them.
Correct. I mean, Jack, in such a case, let's assume a hypothetical case. Let's take about my example only rather than discussing about the others. I mean, CJ, how it will be like sustainability in the organization. A candidate who is having of 11, 12 years of experience into the manual plus mobile will be sustainability with the 6 years or 7 years out of which 12 years, keeping an experience into the ETL and moving out. How it will be a sustainability?
See, you believe any other people who are not talking, go on mute.
Sorry, I'm unable to hear you. Sorry, Jen.
Just a second, I'm getting disturbance. Okay, so Ravi, go on mute. Okay, so see, Prasant, what happened? ETL testing, first of all, learning is easy. Okay, cracking interview is easy, working is easy. Okay, it's not complicated, and you are from manual background, so you will be knowing the basic terms: how to write the test case, how to draft the test plan, how to create the test strategy. Okay, and remaining part is the only data validation between source and target. Okay, between source and target, the data validation part, the SQL part will be there in your scope. Extra things for you, only the database validation, the data validation part. So that I'm going to teach you how you are going to validate data. Okay, how you are going to validate data. Okay, so these are all very easy process. All are very easy process. Ravi, you want to ask something? Okay, so this is very easy process how we are going to validate. See, morning only classes I was running the workflow, and I was showing the difference value. If we are getting source side this difference value, and target side we are getting these values. So how to validate those data. So these are all very easy. In Excel only you will be able to do it, this verification. And believe me, as a manual tester you have worked, your 50-60% work is done. Only you have to learn SQL, okay, and you have to learn the data validation. That's all. That also in ETL testing we have 5-6 scenarios only to consider as a ETL tester. You will in manual testing you will be writing 100 test cases, 200 test cases, but in ETL testing we have 8, 9, 7 scenarios only to test it. Got it, guys? Prasant, got it? It is easy. You will be able to do it, and sustainable also. Project wise also, it's so easy. You will not have much work on ETL testing. Okay, project by project also it's depend. But when you will have work also, you will get sufficient time to do your work properly.
Okay. Yeah. Fine then.
Yeah. See, something you have to learn. If you go for other things, it will be very complex. But ETL testing is, compared to any other language, is so easy. Because I worked for 10 years, and believe me, till now I'm able to survive. So in ETL testing only, I'm in comfort zone. I'm not moving to other skills. But I have learned data science 3 years back. I have learned Python automation, but I'm comfortable here only. So I'm not moving outside, because work-wise also, work pressure will be not much. Learning-wise also it's easy. Implementation-wise also it's easy. It's not like we have to sit for 15 hours, 10 hours per day, and we have to complete the work. 3-4 hours, that's all.
Jayant, one more question. One more question. I mean, once the course is done, I mean, how many calls you will be, I mean, making us into the for the interviews? How many calls you will be able to get it out? Or
see, I have 300, 400 HR's contact. Those HR details, like I will share you, and then you will be providing your CV to those contacts, And out of that, you will get at least 30 calls you will get minimum. Okay. In worst condition, 20-30 calls you will get from those contacts. Apart from that, you will be uploading your resume in a Naukri profile. You will be getting plenty of calls. So my student currently they are saying that 4 or 5 calls every day they are getting for the interview. And now they are selecting based on their requirement that this interview I don't want, this interview I don't want, TCS I don't want, all these things. So they are filtering out. Okay, so 4 or 5 interviews now they are getting it. So that's what I'm saying, that ETL scopes are there. You don't have to dependent on anyone else. You will be able to make yourself only more than sufficient for after the completion of the course. Okay, any other doubt? We are exceeded 11 more minutes. If you want any question, then let me know. Otherwise, we'll move to closure of the course. Pooja, you want to ask any question? Pavan, Pratyusa, Prasant?
No, Jayant. I'm done from my side, Jayant.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
No, sir. Thank you.
Why red? May I know your name? Why red? Okay, so let's close the call and we'll connect tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, we'll connect tomorrow morning. Okay, 1 hour classes only, and we'll discuss the further topics. Okay, whatever we have for data warehouse, we'll start with the data warehouse. Okay, okay, guys. So if you have any question, keep it for tomorrow. Tomorrow also we'll discuss your doubts. Okay. And believe me, you will get job. 100% people will have job. Only condition is that give your 100%, you will have your job if you don't have IT job. Okay. It's very easy to crack, and the way I will teach you, it's very nice. Okay. Just bye everyone. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, Jayant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Thank you.